Hello everyone, my name is Joyce McTeer and welcome back to another DIY Monday. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am coming to you all today. I'm going to show you all how to do this earring right here. I started on this earring some time ago of wanting to do a DIY on this, but I never got around to it, so here we are. Here are the items that you're going to need for this DIY. You're going to need a wood bead, and make sure your wood bead already have a hole in it. If not, you're going to have to put a hole in it, put a hole in it so you can hook everything else to it. So you want a nice size round wood bead. You want your wire cutters, your round nose pliers. You want 20 gauge wire. Cut yourself about 5 inches. This is a 10mm glass pearl bead, and this is going to be some trim that we're going to be using. So we're going to be using this trim to get the look that we want on our wood. Also, you want to use your handy dandy glue gun. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, y'all, so the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to just take our glue gun and put like a little smidge of glue right here. Okay, and we're going to take the end of our trim and place it just like that. I'm gonna smash it down just like that. Okay, this is what you're going to have. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start feeding literally wrapping our trim onto the wood bead. Okay, so we're just going to start just like this, and this is going to be, I'm not going to say a long process, but it's going to take some time. When you are putting your trim through, make sure you're pulling it through and pulling it as tight as you can and pushing it up against the other piece. Okay, and then feeding it through. And that's pretty much how you do this. This is a good, maybe a good 20 minutes, but I want to just do this because I really want you guys to see how awesome this trim that I'm using, how it makes these earrings like literally pop. Okay, and see, this is how it looks so far. And you can use any trim that you like. As a matter of fact, you can use not just trim, you can use ribbon to do this. It doesn't necessarily have to be trim, but you can pretty much use anything. This just gives it a different look. So as you're coming around, you're feeding, and you can actually see on the opposite side when you, like, if you make a mistake or you miss a loop or something like that, or not a loop, but if your loops aren't close together, you'll see on the other side it'll show, because you'll have like a little gap there, and you just go back and fix it pretty much. And this is what we have so far. This is not a hard project. This is pretty simple. Most of the time, whenever I'm wrapping, when I'm doing a DIY or a project where I'm using some trim or I'm using some ribbon, I only put glue. I don't put glue on the whole, like as I'm going down through the whole thing, because the one thing about the glue, and it's especially hot glue, when you start using it, hot glue really sticks. So you don't have to worry about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue to do this. I just wanted you all to really get the concept of what I was doing. And then I am going to go ahead and I'm going to finish it up. Like I said, it's not hard at all. It's pretty simple. Okay. Oops. So this is where I am right now, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to finish. I'm halfway through. And it's going to take me probably another 4 minutes. So I don't want it to be that long because I don't want this video to actually really be that long. So I am going to go ahead and finish this up and I will be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so this is what we have. So I, of course, like I said, wrapped it all the way around, as you can see. And I just left this part up here open. And what I'm going to do is I am going to take and put that through there. I'm going to bring this up like this. And bring it over. I hope you all can see what I did. That way my hold is still there. I can pretty much see where I'm going. And I'm going to take my wire cutters and just snip this off. Just like that. Now you can use some scissors, but I couldn't find my scissors. And what I'm going to do next is I am going to take and hit this with a little bit of glue. My glue isn't. Okay, y'all, so what I did was I put a smidge of glue and then I smashed it down right here. And the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to push that through and we're going to pinch it up on both sides. Okay, and this is what you're going to have. On both sides, it's going to be pinched up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and bring this piece down and just start wrapping it around a couple times. Okay, just wrap it around. Wrapping it. Okay, now this is what you should have. Just like that. We're going to cut off that excess right there. So we're going to take our wire cutters and snip this off. Just like that. We're going to take our round nose pliers and squeeze it in so nothing won't be sticking out. And this is pretty much what you are going to have. This is what it should look like. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our pearl, which is this, put it on, just like that. And we're going to make a loop. Okay. And then we're going to start wrapping it around a couple times. As you're wrapping it around, make sure you're holding it as tight as you can get it. Maybe once or twice, however how many times you would prefer it to be. And then we're going to cut off this excess right here. Excess. Cut that off. Okay. And then we're going to take our round nose pliers and go in and squeeze it in. And then we're going to take our fish hook and we're going to open up our fish hook just like that. Place that on there. And here you have yourself a really cute pair of trim earrings, okay? These are really, really cute, but that's the end result, okay? And I want to thank you all for joining me for today's DIY Monday. Y'all have a awesome and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace and blessings, everyone. See ya.